Hi my little artist friends, I'm Allie Pallie and today I'm inspired by blue cornflowers because they're the perfect flowers to put in my new blue puppet theatre where art becomes magic.
Look at my house, it's so great!
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
I'm so happy.
Yes, it's the Allie Pallie Art Show where I show you everything I know, and today we're inspired by cornflowers. And yes, I've got my little friend Voila here. Hey Voila!
Hello, Allie Pallie.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Good. What are we making?
I will tell you now. Let's go. Oh, hello. Welcome to my house, which is this beautiful puppet theatre. Today we are making this mixed media collage of blue cornflowers. This activity is best for ages 5 and up. What you will need is white cartridge paper, blue paper, a pencil, a white paint pen, blue and green watercolour paint, a fluffy paintbrush, a skinny pointy paintbrush, a pair of scissors and a glue stick. All these supplies are available in the Plants and Flowers pack on the Allie Pallie Art Shop online. Here it is. Okay, back to the studio.
Let's do it. First thing you need to do is get your white paper, and we're going to fold it in half to make our symmetrical vase. Now this is a good way to make symmetry, which means the same on both sides. If we I'm just going to put my ring on that hand. There we go. If we just draw a vase on the fold here, so this is the open side, that's the fold, and we only draw half of the vase, because when we cut it, we'll get the other half. And we're going to cut this out, okay? So if you want to change your shape a bit, I'm changing mine a bit, that's fine, because when we cut it out, we turn it over and you won't see any of those mistakes. So even if you have heaps of lines like this, because you need to go slowly, it doesn't matter. Now, next, we cut it out and we have a symmetrical vase. Then we get a scrap piece to work on. I'm going to use this blue as my scrap piece. And we're going to paint with blue and green watercolour paints. So these ones. With a fluffy brush. Dip into the water, dip into some paint, and we're going to do nice... Actually, let's wet the whole thing. Let's wet our paper. And that'll give us more fun to play with the watercolors. Get some paint, make a little blob, make a little blob. So we're trying to do this vase which has been made with ceramic, and the glaze has crystals in it. So this is crystalline glaze. So we're just doing dabs of color on our wet paper to try to look like a shiny ceramic. Go all the way down. This is my scrap paper, so it doesn't matter if we go off the edge. And then we leave that to dry. Now the next thing we do is start drawing our flowers with our white pen. So we're just going to have a look at where they would come out of the vase. Let's move this down. So I'm going to put it about there, and I'm going to start drawing about there. So you get your white pen and you do a dot. And all your stems are going to come out from that dot. I'm going to do 3 today, and we're going to draw the cornflower. So how we do that, it's like a little semicircle, starting with the bottom, which is like half of an oval. Oops, make sure that's in your view. Half an oval. Each petal is this shape, okay? Like 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 1, go this way this time, 2, 3, 1, 2. That one would be behind, and that one would be behind. Let's do another one. Little semicircle or semi-oval, which means half. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This one down here might be a little bit wilted, kind of like this one, and he's going down. Now when you use a white paint pen, it's good to have a page to just check the flow. So I'm just checking the flow of my pen because I'm about to colour. So let's colour in this one white. Ooh, lots of paint coming out there. If that happens, just try and spread it. Spread it around. And with your white pen, let's add a few little leaves. They're very skinny, pointy little leaves. Just like that, up and back. And up and back. Little leaf there, and maybe one coming here. And one here. All right, that needs to dry. While that dries, let's check in with the Allie Pallies. Wow, they were absolutely beautiful. I love those. Okay, when your white paint pen is dry, you can start painting it with your watercolours. So, the cornflowers are blue. So we've changed to a little brush. We've got a little tiny brush. That is pointy. So we dip in the water, we dip in the paint. We don't want too much water. That's actually too much that I've got there. And I'll just spread it around. We're trying not to go off the paint pen, the white paint pen. You can go a little bit outside because that will dry. It's just water that you're seeing there. And remember, if something like this happens, if you find your paint is too strong, just dip into water. Now everything I'm using today will soon be available on my website in my art shop. And there is a plant and flowers pack that will have everything you need to do my plants and flowers activities. So that will be launching early 2025. Let's do our next one. Lovely blue cornflowers. You can grow these from a seed depending on where you live, but I planted them quite a while ago now, and I actually forgot about them. And then all of a sudden recently, I guess being spring, up they popped. And I just love blue flowers. Surprise, surprise. There's not many blue flowers though. I think that's what makes them special. Okay, after the blue, let's do the light green. Use this one actually. Light green. Just go over our white paint pen. The white paint pen is not affected by water, so it means we can paint straight over the top and it won't move the white paint pen. Okay, you need hardly any paint really. You see how lightly I'm touching that paint. Okay, and the last thing, just a bit of water there. The last thing we do is check that our vase is dry, and then we get our glue stick and we're going to stick it on. Okay, so we just press it down, make sure it's straight. You can take your white paint pen and sign it because you're an artist. Put a little butterfly there. Et voila.
Me? You called?
Yes, you as well.
I know.
This is finished. That means it's time to
Yes,
reflect.
let's go together.
Let's reflect together. It's time to reflect. When we reflect, we pick out one thing we like and one thing to change about our work. In mine, one I like is the vase. One thing I'd change, I might add some more flowers. So, voila, you've used a lot of circles in yours. Tell me about it.
In mine, I decided to focus on the element of design, shape. So I used circles wherever I could. I like how it came out.
So voila's done something really excellent here. If you're a little bit stuck with your artwork, think of one of the elements of art and push it in that direction. So Voila has used shape and she's chosen circles. So she's put circles everywhere she could. You might choose the element of color and use more colors. Choosing an element of design can help your artwork improve greatly. Okay, we've reached the end of this art lesson, so you know what that means. Subscribe, then go outside and get inspired. See you next time. Bye.